Today is a very special day. We're doing some renovations, some reinvestments, and today is my official resignation day as an educator, because I started this business 3 years ago and it was a pain and it was worth it, most likely, and that was it. And this is it. Thanks for following this channel, guys. Welcome back, or welcome to my grocery lifestyle / business entrepreneur adventures. It's a nerve-wracking day. I had to sign my papers away from my stable paycheck to take on my own venture 100% full-time. No looking back, no plan B. This is it. And we're growing with you guys, with this channel. And I hope this channel brings you some joy, and I hope this channel brings you some ability to avoid the mistakes I made in my first business. After 3 years, we're still making mistakes, so you can always learn from this channel when you start your own venture. So please subscribe down below and hit the like button if you at any point in time like this video. And if you don't like it, that's okay too. You can press dislike, but I prefer a like.
So before this video starts,
I just pulled my ass.
1 like equals 1 prayer for Ray's new future, since he's quitting his job. Thank you. Enjoy the video.
You're probably wondering why I couldn't do both. And I haven't done both in a while. I haven't been a teacher and ran this store in a while. What I did was I took a leave of absence for 1 year, and then you have another year as well. And this was my final day to sign if I needed to come back to the full-time life, or go out on my own, stick my neck out, go all in, and say this is it. So that's where we're at right now, and it's a nerve-wracking feeling, but it's an exciting feeling when you can really go out on your own and the sky's the limit, or you know, the fiery pits of bankruptcy are the bottom limit, which you'd never want to see. But we want to look forward, we want to look positive, and we made the right choice. I can feel it. This place is gonna boom, as my dad says. This place is gonna boom. And it hasn't been doing bad. This has been a good year for us. If you watched our other videos, you've seen my salary, you've seen Felicia's salary, you've seen our sales, you've seen our mistakes, you've seen our investments, you've seen a bunch of products, you got a tour of the store. This place has the potential to be something far bigger than what it is now. It's just very, very slow moving in this type of business. Any brick and mortar business, regardless of what it will be, is very hard to scale, because you're stuck in one location, you know, and until you can invest into a bigger spot, or on a second location, which takes a lot of time and money to build and more staffing, then you know, it's a day-by-day game. It's a grind. It's a lot of grunt work. You know, it's not going to be something that you know, sparks overnight. And that's what we came in thinking, and we got hit with the hard reality that this is a waiting game. It's a lot of patience. There's a lot of strategy involved. It's not just stocking shelves and counting checks. That would be beautiful. It's not taking vacations and letting your staff run your store. You got to be there every day. Everything is perishable, and that's just the way it goes. And it has a great payoff if you do it right and if you do it strategically. And that's it. You know, I can't really say much more other than the thoughts running through my head are, you know, the risk involved with never having a stable paycheck again. But you know, we've been doing okay. It's been about 3 years. So we've been doing okay, and I'm not about to say let's you know, call it quits, because I got to give this really give it a go and give it a long-term game here. So today is actually supposed to be our day off. Mondays are always closed. We do come in sometimes for inventory, but it's always so funny that even after 3 years, you know, people still come to the door and, you know, wonder why we're not open, or look in the windows, or, you know, you just see their arms flailing up and down. And we have blinds that cover you can't see in, because it became a real issue when we were doing inventory here on Mondays, and people were looking at us like, you're in there, unlock the door. They just kind of don't really get it, and that's okay. Having customers come to your door is always good, but it's just funny because it seems like that will never end. People always want you to be open, and that's another scary thing that we're realizing. This business, or any cafe or restaurant that you're thinking of opening, is 24/7. There's no way around it. When you're in a small place like this, you have to understand that these places are going to be life consuming in a way, and until you hit that spot where you can trust 2 to 3 people to run your shop for you, there's not going to be too many consecutive days off. So that's another reality that I dealt with when really signing away a stable paycheck to run my own place. You have to sacrifice in the short term for the long term breaks, I guess, and that's okay. I don't mind working here every day, I guess. There's a lot of perks, that we haven't mentioned yet, that it was beyond the scope of this video, but I'm just saying, make sure before opening your business that it doesn't go away when you don't want to come in. You have to open your doors even on a day off. There will be people that want you to be open, even if they don't want to come in. They want to see you open, just to see the sign open. And if you're closed, it's a big deal. But if you're open, they may not even come in anyways, right? It's just kind of the way people are, and that's okay. It's part of the business. And there was nothing against my position at within the school boards or as a teacher. I was never truthfully passionate enough about it. I'd say I was always more into business. I always wanted to kind of carve out my own path. I've always kind of been a weird kind of person to take the off-beaten path on anything I ever did. So this makes sense for my life, not even financially speaking. Financially, I don't know if I will get to what we were making at the top salary as a teacher. For a couple more years, I want to be positive, but for my own personal enjoyment, I think this just fits who I am better than what that profession could ever be, and that's why I'm pretty satisfied with the position. I know, mind you, everyone, friends and family will always tell you, when you're going back to your job, you had benefits, you had a retirement package, a stable salary, you had 2 months off in the summer, you had your weekends off. That will probably never go away until you really make it big and in business. And if you stay in a small business like this, there'll always be a doubt in everyone's mind that it may shift, you may close, the risk of business is too much, you'll never have a day off. But that's just kind of a smaller mindset that doesn't see the bigger picture of the potential that your business could become. So that's where I'm at now, and that's where I think I'm going to be for a while. I'm not saying I'll never go back to what I was doing, but I enjoy doing this and these videos a little bit more, truthfully speaking, than I ever did as a teacher. We got Felicia doing inventory right now, a lot of bulk stuff being packed up, some apple chips, some focaccia bread. It's all good vibes here today. And Felicia's, just give us a quick hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, we're here on a day off, so we're not exactly pleased.
This is my second time here today, actually.
Yeah.
It's his birthday tomorrow, so I decided to be nice.
Thanks for throwing that in.
No problem.
And to be truthful with you guys, this business is not going to be the only thing we kind of put our hands into. This has really shown us there's so much more that we can take part in business, whether we want to diversify into, a separate cafe, have a piece of a distributor's, a small coffee distribution line, or, perhaps invest into some other real estate. This is kind of the starting point for us, and this is what this store has taught us, that, the mystery behind being in business is kind of fading away once you actually start your own and see how, not easy it is to kind of get your hands in other things. But when you're not in business and working a 9 to 5, you think, oh, how do you do that? How do you start that? How do you, get involved with that? How can I invest in that? When you really kind of start your own thing and start investing in something, it opens the door to many other doors, I guess, where the potential to do other things isn't as difficult, we'll say, to keep it simple. So that's what I really appreciate from opening my own store. It kind of it's a stepping stone to getting many other things. Like even this channel became all about business because there's so many people interested in it, and that's what this is always going to be about. This channel is always going to be about finance or reinvesting our money. As you've seen, sometimes we kind of show, something more fun, like Pokemon cards will be something we invested in randomly and we hope to reflip them. There's just so many outlets that we never would have gotten if we didn't open this business. So in that sense, it's time to really, take it to the next level. There's levels to this shit, and this is still level 1 to me. So, and financially speaking, just to be direct with you guys, I make about as much as a first-year teacher in Ontario, but I work a lot more hours and I don't have to deal with kids all day. So it's a give and take, I guess. I'm not saying teachers don't work. That's a stressful job in and of itself. A lot of responsibility. Power to any teachers who do watch this. Kids are ruthless. Parents are ruthless. Planning every day to keep kids interested, especially during everything going on this year, is another battle in itself. There's no easy job. There's no easy way to make money. Just know that. Grocery or teaching or any profession. Will my salary be the same in 10 years as a teacher who's been working 10 years, making about 100 grand a year? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping for more, to be honest, in 10 years. But that's my equivalent right now. First year teacher, 3 years in grocery. We make about the same. There's a lot of perks. I don't buy groceries anymore, so that's another expense out of my life. And I have the potential to grow. So that's that.